Sunday. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful weekend. CCP, what's going on, man? Congratulations on the playoff wins tonight. Advancing to the semifinals, Three Musketeers. Huge congratulations. And the 1,000 biddies from BBU. As always. What up, Ballin? So tonight we have just one matchup, and that matchup is an incredible one coming out of Tier 2 Div 6. We have a returning favorite here on stream. We have the Black Sewer Rats, and they will be taking on Paul's Crazy Christmas. And as usual with those BBU streams, accompanying me tonight, the man himself, Mr. Andrew Chris. How you doing tonight, sir?
Hey, Tech.
How have you been doing, sir? I know you just had a rough loss, but how you feeling right now, man?
I have to get over it, right? It wasn't.
That is true.
It wasn't a brutal loss. We just kind of got beat by the better team. So.
Yeah, and I mean, you guys did play them exceptionally well. You were playing them really, really close, from what I saw at least. I mean, you lost, I think, the 3 games you lost to them were by a combined 3 goals, something like that. 4, that's right, because you lost by 2 in the last one.
We played them pretty close the first
and it was game 3, you lost with like 17 seconds left. I think it was similar in game 4. Or no, game 2, but I mean, overall, it was a really, really good series. So, congratulations to you guys to even make it that far. I mean, you took down the 2 seed the week before, and that is a feat in and of itself. Mitty, thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate it. But going to the other BBU Tier 2 team here with the Black Sewer Rats. They've been on a roll, man. They're 7-0, 75 goals for, 88% game win percentage. And, I mean, they took down Showtime Gold last week in a sweep 3-0. Their last 3 weeks have been sweeps, and they're coming up against another middle-of-the-pack team. This one's 5-2 with 66 goals for, so keeping it pretty close to where the Sewer Rats are. But they took down B Queens 3-2 last week to get here, and, I mean, if we just look at the overalls here, Paul's Crazy Christmas relies a lot on defense, and that has been kind of the Achilles heel for the Sewer Rats team throughout the season that we've seen. Those strong defensive teams are able to push a little bit more defensive pressure and challenge them in the air a little bit more, and that kind of throws the Sewer Rats off their game. But what do you think that Paul's Crazy Christmas is going to need to do in this matchup to take down the juggernaut that is BSR?
I mean, see, probably what I've said all previous weeks. I think they're going to have to play clean on their back line. And, get those quick counterattacks when BSR inevitably overcommits.
Yeah.
That's been BSR's problem going back last circuit. It's just they push up too hard trying to get that goal, and a good touch from the opponent, ball's going the other way into the open empty net. And Paul's Crazy Christmas just cannot panic.
Yeah.
I have a feeling they're going to get sieged a couple times. They're just going to have to play smart defense. Wait it out. And figure things out from there. And BSR, well, I think they're going to have to make their shots count.
Yeah.
Even if they have to, use some clanger philosophy and take 8 shots on net. But as long as you can get that defense just moving all about, um, you know, I would say I'd feel fairly confident in saying that BSR could break down the defense that way. They've been doing it the entire winter circuit.
Yeah. But looks like we got both teams in here, so let's get them joined up and ready to start this match here. And I mean, you made a really good point. It is going to be that back line of BSR that will need to step up from this defense of Paul's Crazy Christmas and be able to get those counterattacks. And for Paul's Crazy Christmas, being able to maintain good communication and not overcommitting is really what's going to end up saving them on the defensive end there. As a quick offense strike here, starting out for Paul's Crazy Christmas, trying to get the pressure going. Nice beat there from Cody, getting that one over the top of Relevant. Not shocking that he's going to miss that touch there, as this one's rolling out towards mid. A double commit comes out, and this is going to be a good opportunity for BSR. Early Dilly trying to pop it over the top. Cody, nice touch there. And I mean, one thing I've seen from Dilly over the last couple days, just being in game and playing with him, he hasn't felt the most comfortable with his touches and with his rotations. And I mean, that's kind of where BSR really needs Dilly, is when he's feeling confident, especially on the defensive end. Like right there, News, what a shot. Just punishing that upper right corner as Dilly takes the bad rotates far post, and News just slams that one near post.
I think those are the opportunities PCC have to capitalize on when they get a shot like that. Put it away.
Right, and Cole, good read there, and the BSR boys repping the support for Ukraine with their cars here, but that's the one thing with Sewer Rats. They can get quick answers back, and Paul's Crazy Christmas really need to have a good kickoff strategy, because that's where the Sewer Rats get a lot of their goals throughout the season, is off of those quick resets when they aren't really expecting it. And so I think for Paul's, even if they have to send two back off the kickoff, that's going to set them up in a good position to get that quick counterattack. But we will see as this progresses here. Relevant trying to get a touch across, not going to be there. This is picked up by Dilly, who sends it in the corner. Wanted to follow that one, didn't get his wave dash like he wanted. And News on the counterattack gets a good pass out. Shot coming out. Dilly, nice easy save there as Cole gets this one out toward front. Relevant's up for it. Had an open net and shanks that one as Dilly tries to get a shot off here going into the corner. And Paul's Crazy Christmas doing a really good job of keeping pace with BSR right now and giving them a good back and forth. Call him Angles. Don't call him Robert. All right, I will. He has severe OCD. Well, maybe he should change his name to Robert. But, I mean, we're starting to see some Sewer Rats pressure here, but Paul's Crazy Christmas doing a really good job off the rip of just going punch for punch with Sewer Rats right now, and we got to wonder how that's going to affect BSR's mentality moving forward.
I mean, you never know with BSR.
Yeah. Yeah, they're very up and down, and sometimes this gameplay really gets to them, and they don't play nearly as consistent. And the other time, they're just still spot on, and I guess that leads to the inconsistency that we always talk about with this BSR team, as this one's going popped right in front of the box. Angles trying to get the shot off. Can't get there. And Relevant wanted to bang that one downfield, but just pops it right up. Almost serves it onto a platter for PCC here, as Relevant gets a good 50 ball going into the other corner. Hey, Cosmic, good to see you, buddy. Hopefully everything's going well. And Papa, thanks for stopping in. And Delph, I believe I saw you in there as well. Thank you guys for stopping by to watch this incredible matchup. I see you guys are cheering for PCC. I know us here in the booth are just cheering for a good game. Relevant's going to have an open net again. Pops it up. Can't capitalize. And that is what we needed from Relevant. Able to get one back here. Kind of gifted that one, as he was sitting in the right place at the right time. Nice dime here from Cole, getting it right across the box. And Relevant able to put the hard one in, but when it's a nice, easy softball, can't finish it off.
Relevant, Clangers alumni.
Yeah, and he's going to be taking a break next circuit, correct? Is that what I heard? Okay. So it'll be weird not seeing him on the pitch for the first time in what feels like forever. But, I mean, all of us do need that break.
Yep.
Don't call him Robbie. Okay, fair enough. Cole trying to push this one around, looking to get a pass out mid. Can't get there. Cody giving this one a little bit of help. Drops it in the box. Relevance there. And I guess you can say he's living up to his name currently, as he puts BSR up 2 with 36 seconds to go. What's going on, Art?
And that's why you don't throw in front of your own net, folks.
Well, and I feel like Cody had the right idea there. He just needed a little stronger touch on that second one. If he gets a little better flip into it, he gets it into the corner. And, I mean, they're perfectly fine. They avert disaster. They're coming back the other way. It's still a 1 goal. And, you know, I think he just rushed a little bit there. As this one goes into the corner. Cole trying to push this one around, looking for Dilly in center. Pops that across the net just a little too far. Relevant is going to keep this one in as they are killing the final seconds off here. Don't call him Angles. Okay. I will try my best to remember to not call him Rob, Robbie, or Angles. It is, you said Robert, correct? But, I mean, BSR coming out there and actually playing a different style than we've seen them before. Third man playing a lot more passive than what we've seen in the past.
Well, if Dill's not feeling it, yep, I can see him staying back more.
So, and I think that's what we've seen, and really that's what you want to do when you aren't feeling as confident in yourself, is you rely on your defense then, because you know you only have a certain area to protect. That's kind of what Dilly stepped up to there. And so, working out for BBU, but a different play style. So we got to see how long they are able to maintain that one. As Paul's Crazy Christmas, outside of that one touch, able to keep it really, really close there. And even though it's a 3-1 scoreline, that was a much closer game than what that shows. As Roberts up for that one, trying to get the shot off. Dilly, good 50. This one's waterfalling right down in the box. Cody, nice touch, gets that off ceiling, goes to Cole, who gets 50'd by News. And Robert trying to get this one down into the corner, gets it there. Nice cross, but no one from Paul's Crazy Christmas able to follow that one up, as Cole's going to give up possession here. Relevant's going to miss that one. Net's going to be open, and Cody passed it off. Cody passed that off. It was a wide open net. He got around on it, tried to thread the needle to Robert, and it ended up going wide.
I mean, I can completely understand doing that.
I mean, I can understand it as well, but he had the angle on it. I think Cody's just playing really nervous right now, and that's taking him out of his comfort zone that, you know, this Paul's Crazy Christmas team has probably relied on quite a bit throughout the season, and it's cost him 2 goals. Is Relevant able to get another one here for BSR? And I don't want to say I poked the bear, but I told Relevant he was going to have to play a near perfect series for me not to give him a hard time after tryouts the other night. And he has been stepping up so far through this first game and a half almost.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, he's got to drag the carcass of Dill around, so.
That is fair. As Cole's up for that one, trying to get a touch. Good challenge there from News. Dilly now has this in the corner. Gets that over Robert. Drops it right down for Relevant. Relevant gets stuffed on the goal line by Cody. Cole trying to get a waterfall down. Trying to recover there, but Robert clears that back out. Dilly's there. Takes the super soft shot. That one's trying to roll in. Going to get cleared away as Relevant just throws that off back while looking for another pass out to Dilly. Dilly gets the beat, but Cole can't get the read as Robert got a little bit of a fake there. And Paul's Crazy Christmas escaped, not giving up a goal off of 3 really good opportunities for BSR there.
Cole almost got that one too.
Yeah, and I mean that's 4 opportunities that they are just squandering right now. And you gotta think that that's gonna start affecting their psyche a little bit going forward here as Cole trying to get the read on that one. That just rolled right around. Nice touch. Robert's going to have this. Pops it out towards center. Cody can't get there. Cole has this one. Nice 50 from News. Ball still in the corner. Dilly's going to have a free possession as everyone had turned off. Robert, good challenge. Has a shot opportunity. Relevant. Good rotate back. And Relevant sends this one back downfield. Cole's going to get the demo on Mitch. Dilly, another free possession, drops it in the corner. Dilly bumps Robert off, but no one from BSR there to follow that up, as that's kind of what we'd seen from BSR throughout the regular season, is that third man being there to finish those off. But it looks like they're content just with a 1-0 lead now to keep some pressure on and not risk it. And that's so weird seeing that come out of this team here.
Yeah.
What do you think's causing that? Is it Dilly being that off that they're just playing more passive?
I mean, I've yelled at Dill so much for being in his own head. But, I mean, if he's off and, he'd rather, play the ender roll and, stay double digits, the entire match.
Yeah. Cole, good challenge there. Dilly with a dime to him. Oh, and News with the misflip there. Cole getting the top cheddar Bardowski to extend the BSR lead to 2 with a minute 11 to go, but I don't feel like Paul's Crazy Christmas is out of this one just yet. They just need a couple 50s to go their way, and they're right back in this one as Cody gets a nice challenge there, trying to get a second touch. Dilly sends that around right to News. News trying to find Robert out mid. Dilly able to cut that one off. And this is back the other way. Cody's going to bang this one upfield, trying to find that extension. Gets it to News. News getting a pass back to Cody, but Cody caught in no man's land. Didn't have the mid boost there and was trying to wait for it. Got just a little bit out of position as Cole has this one. He's going to pop it up high, gets 50'd. Ball bouncing near mid. Mitch has this one, throws it across. Cody needs to cut on that. Not able to. Good 50 there from News. Roberts up for this one, gets it across mid, right into the box. Relevant. Easy clear back downfield as Cole can't get that shot on the open net. News throws this into the corner. And final seconds ticking away here for Paul's Crazy Christmas, as I forgot to put one on the board for BSR. I apologize. And this one's going to be going in the favor of BSR again as Relevant gets one for the road. And again, I mean, looking at the scoreline, you would think that this is just a manhandling by BSR, but it's really, really not. Paul's Crazy Christmas doing a great job of keeping this close. Just a couple of 50s not going their way. Really gave it back to BSR there and one misflip.
I mean, if BSR could do what they've been doing all circuit, put some of those, 13 shots in the back of the net, scoreline might be different.
Yeah, and I mean, that's a good point. 13 shots, 3 went in, so 10, and then only 6 saves for PCC. So that's 4 unaccounted for shots for BSR. Where PCC, their shooting accuracy is great. Every shot is having to be saved, they just aren't getting the threatening shots that they want. And I really think that open net that they kind of missed there threw everything off for them and kind of put them in a little bit of a funk, I guess would be the best way to put it.
Yeah. But I mean, you know, you gotta shake it off. You know. And you gotta just get back into it.
Yeah, and really, really what they need here, they need the first goal. They need to come out, weather the early storm, get that quick counterattack. Even if they can get one off kickoff, which, you know, Dilly's going to do everything he can to get this to Cole. Cole's going to have an open net for a second. Good challenge there from News as Cody sends this one high towards ceiling. News trying to get the read, can't get it past Dilly. Roberts there, takes the shot. News goes for the bump, just misses Cole. Oh, a good chance there for PCC. Just couldn't come away with that bump there. If he even barely touches Cole, that's a PCC goal and all the momentum they need in this series.
Yeah, like they did pretty much almost everything right there. Like I like that play.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing you could harp on is shot placement. You probably would have wanted that a little bit more far post as Dilly threads the needle there, getting that one near post. Robert trying to clear this one out, gets 50'd by Relevant, and it just pops right to Dilly. News not able to get back in time to get the save there. And BSR looking a little slow at the start, still are able to come away with the first goal as Cole looking to add another one here, almost gets the vicious dunk on Cody. As this is coming back out, Relevant just dumps it into the corner. Has control of this one, looking for the waterfall down. It's going to be there. Cole, a little too close. Robert, nice bang downfield. Everyone's trying to chase, as it would have been a 3-on-2 for a second. Nice cross. Relevant's just going to clear that one back downfield. Oh my God, that would have been the greatest own goal I had ever seen, but Relevant able to clean that up. And BSR up 2. That would have been a hell of a goal from News. I wouldn't even have been mad about that one. But Cody, good reactions there, able to make the save, just happens to fall right in BSR's lap, who are able to put that one in. Nice boost grab out of the corner. Dilly pushes it past one, trying to play this off the ceiling. Not going to be able to collect. Relevant now has this. Looking for the pass out to Cole, who's following a little close there on the side. Gets it up and across. Cole off back wall. Dilly gets the shot. Cody can't do anything about that, as Cole was running interference in front of the net. Cody landed, went to go, and Cole's just right there slowing him up. Dilly, good placement. And it's 3-0, 3:21 to go. Yes, Cosmic, that was a hawk back pass if I've ever seen one. And it feels like... Hey, Hawk. It just feels like after that early missed opportunity for Paul's Crazy Christmas, the wind in their sails just left. And they haven't looked like themselves here in Game 3 like they did in 1 and 2 ever since that missed opportunity, as News wanted the angle, almost found it. Cody keeps this one in, but the rest of PCC going to pull off, giving Cole free possession here, and he is content just taking his time as we approach the halfway point. Black Sewer Rats up 3, looking to complete the sweep. Paul's Crazy Christmas trying to keep playoff hopes alive and extend this series here, but they're going to need a goal in a hurry, as it has been, what, 11 minutes since their last goal?
In the first minute,
give or take?
Game 1.
Is that what it was? Okay. So, yeah, about 11 minutes.
I'd say I'd go check the video, but...
On this channel, we deal with kind of. As News throws this one around, looking to get another 50. Pops this one up high. Cody's going to be there. Can't get the awkward angle. And Robert sends that one to the opposite side. Cole looking for the pass over to Relevant. Relevant's going to miss that one. This gets 50'd out front. Cody trying to get there. Dilly able to cut it off first. He's going to pop this one past Relevant, who was just... He was dumbstruck, just sat there for a second as Cole's going to miss that. News, what a shot. Nice read out of the corner here as all the BSR members missed. Cole couldn't read that slight bump. Dilly just a little slow there. And Paul's Crazy Christmas on the board here with the minute 35. Is this the start of the comeback?
I mean, it gives them hope.
And hope is a very dangerous thing for a team to have. As News drops this one down, Cody trying to get it up. Not going to be there as Relevant popped it off. Robert trying to throw this down. Dilly's going to get it off sidewall. Coming right out towards mid. Looks like he was able to follow that for a second touch. Trying to get around on it for a third. Relevant's going to be there. Looking for the center out. He gets the bump across. Relevant trying to get the big boy dunk. It is not going to be there. Dilly has this one. He's going to get beat to it by Robert. Ball goes into the corner. Relevant trying to turn. Gets a nice first touch. Goes to Cody, though. Cody popping this one across. Cole just a little bit faster there. As News was trying to get the shot off. Relevant. Not going to be able to find that. And Dilly playing really far back as third for this BSR team. And I think that's just with them having a 2-goal lead. They're looking to keep PCC from getting back in this one as Relevant comes over the top, gets a nice 50 there. And trying to knock that away. Dilly gonna crossbar that one as he looked to put the nail in the coffin as we're now in the final 20 seconds of play here. Cody trying to get the shot off. Relevant is gonna dump it into the corner. And PCC just pulling off a little bit there. As this is coming across, Cody trying to get it over the top of Dilly. Gets it there. Looking for the pass out mid. This one's going to be up. Roberts there. Tried to get the shot off. That one is going to die. And BSR coming away with the sweep to move on to the semifinals. And I mean, for PCC, like, even though this was a sweep for BSR, I would hold their heads high. That was, out of all the teams that I've seen play BSR this season, BSR was looking, yes, a little different than what we have seen in the past, but still looking really solid on both sides. And PCC pretty much took them down to the wire each game. Like, yeah, it was a 2-goal, 3-goal, 2-goal. But a lot of those ones that extended the lead came late, or PCC just weren't able to finish a couple of really good opportunities. And so for Paul's Crazy Christmas, man, hold your heads high for playing this #1 seed BSR who hasn't dropped a series all season exceptionally well. And outside of what, Ethos? You know?
Who's out?
Yeah, Ethos got knocked out by, I don't even remember the name, but
I could check.
I mean, Ethos is the only other team to play BSR that close all season, so.
Yeah, I mean, the Ethos BSR series was a really sloppy series, so.
Yeah, and I mean, they weren't playing their best game, and they were playing just as peak as they have been all season. Like I said, for PCC to play them as well as they did, I wish we got to see more Rocket League. I wish this was semifinals and best of 7, because I could totally be down for another game between them. But alas, PCC's season is going to come to an end here. They're going to finish 5-3, losing to the 1 seed who has dropped everybody they've come across this season. And so, you know, going into semifinals, still being the favorite of this division here. And what do you think it's going to take to knock them out of that spot, Ander?
I mean, honestly, just IGL craziness. Like, I was about ready to, like, wax poetic looking at the bracket, you know, and saying, like, wow, we finally have a normal bracket. And then, you know, Ethos, as the 3 seed, loses to the 6. The 5 beats the 4.
The 7 beat the 2 just before this.
So, you know, that's really what's going to have to take is a, you know, mistake-free.
Is BSR almost sleeping on a lower seed?
Yeah. Which I don't think is going to happen, but again, you never know with Dill's teams.
Yeah. Well, and next week starts best of sevens. And best of seven series are a way, way different beast than a best of five. Crazy things happen in the semifinals week. And so I think for all those teams that are advancing, they need to start getting those scrims in as early as they can, doing best of seven series. Because, I mean, a lot of that's going to come down to stamina and just attention span to be able to last that long through the series. So a tall task for BSR going ahead here as they look to finish a perfect season, but come away with the sweep tonight over Paul's Crazy Christmas. Paul's Crazy Christmas just falling a little short of their goal, but still having an incredible season, making it to the quarterfinals in one of the most competitive tiers in Tier 2. But that is going to do it for me tonight. Ander, as always, thank you for hopping in and co-casting this with me. It was an absolute blast. Always great to have you on the channel with me. You guys can check him out over on the Best Buds United network. You can go check him out on his own channel at Ander Chris. Is there anything else you'd like to say before we go, Ander?
Get ready for semifinals week, I guess.
Yep, then that starts on Tuesday. So all the teams still have one more day to play their matches if they haven't. And then semifinals start the best of seven. But that is going to do it for me tonight, guys. Thank you all for coming out. We are going to throw this over to another caster in IGL here. Mr. Pyro J is in the middle of a series. Looks like it is a 1-0 series right now, about halfway through game 2. So go show him some love and support like you guys have shown me all tonight. And I will see you guys next week for some Rocket League. I probably will have a couple casts, and hopefully my Apex team moves on to semifinals. Still waiting to see what the other team's score was, and you guys will get to see some of that. But have a good rest of your night, and have a wonderful week. I will see you guys later. And Ander, as always, man, thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having me, everyone. Have a good night.
See you guys.